So for over a decade now, a ferocious female contingent of the Kenya Defence Forces has positioned itself in the heart of Somalia, waging war against the terror group Al-Shabab. They stand tall in defense of a people in a far nation whose honor and peace they are willing to die for. As the mission's exit period beckons, they are optimistic that their stay in Somalia shall have defined a template on which the locals will defeat the enemies and realize their socio-economic potential. George Bati was in Somalia and spent some time with the brave women keeping the peace.
From the sky and on the ground, surveillance, focus and accuracy are life or death decisions. This is Doble Town, Somalia, the headquarters base of Kenya Defence Forces operations. Here, we meet a troop of brave Kenyan female soldiers on a mission of peace. Major Naker Diana Aupe, a Kenyan Defence Forces combat helicopter pilot, is on a mission to ensure she maintains a vantage point over the enemy. She does this by scaling incredible heights, flying the MD-500, which is a special helicopter with assorted weapons, able to neutralize the enemy from kilometers away.
As a combat pilot, we support our ground troops through aerial reconnaissance and also casualty evacuation. The MD-500 is a combat helicopter with assorted weapon system, and we fly as frequent as the operation dictates.
The environment can be hostile, but they hold fort for a greater good.
Because of our training and nature of environment, so we would say that it's expected that we fly in a threat environment, and we always constantly look out for the enemy and support our troops and also support the host community. Having come from a community that experiences challenges and being here also, it's something that I would say that peace is something that is very important to each and everyone.
Peace is why they are here. As the enemy's activities are monitored from the sky, on the ground, the mission is the same. Maureen Joki, who is in the Plant Operations Engineers Department of the Kenya Defence Forces, through the advice of the sector commander, ensures there is no obstacle for the troops.
Kazi yangu haswa hapa Somalia ni kusaidia kutengeneza defense, clear the bushes. Haswa wakubwa wangu sana wameweza kuni-encourage ndo nikaanza kung'ang'ana kujua hizi machine kubwa. Na nashukuru sana wameweza kusupport kabisa.
My role is basically to support troops in the forward operating base by ensuring that the obstacles put in place are effective, countering enemy mobility and enhancing on-troop mobility.
Deep in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, Kenya police officer Dorcas Andabwa is on patrol. She skillfully drives her armored personnel carrier APC in an area that is fluid and unpredictable.
It's never easy for women to be part of such driving big cars, but for the training period we are given like a 2 weeks period to train. Then from there you start gaining confidence as you go outside, because you have to meet other road users with this big car with the narrow roads around here. You have to be confident enough. Having this big car, we call them armored vehicles. We are safe, we are sure we will be safe in case of anything, landmine. This car can never go down.
Apart from focusing on degrading the armed enemy, there are other enemies that must be fought. Poverty, discrimination against women and girls, and retrogressive cultural practices.
What we've been doing is engaging them with technical activities as part of the female engagement teams, so that they can have a sense of independence. They are able to fend for themselves. The engagement has brought a lot of cohesion, because empowering the women is empowering a society. They realize that having a stable economy is very important in promoting peace.
To achieve this, KDF female soldiers operating under ATMIS have ensured their ideas are integrated into the Somali women dreams to help them realize their untapped potential. An initiative supported by the sector commander, Brigadier Salim Rashid.
Especially when they see women like me in the military, it's an inspiration, because they understand that also women are part of ensuring their security.
This initiative has drawn the support of Somali men.
They used to discourage us by saying a woman cannot do anything. You are nothing, by the way, you cannot make an association. It was our first time to come together and make an association, woman association, who can assist her fellow sisters and mothers. We really appreciate ATMIS. They assisted us to give us mats.
In a battlefield where winning depends on various strategies, documentation is key for scrutiny of the achievements and needs assessment. Here, Sergeant Faith Mwai takes charge of both aerial and ground photography, but as a soldier, balances between shooting through the lenses and shooting through the muzzle.
My primary role is being a soldier. As you can see, on my right hand, I shoot to protect myself and my fellow soldiers and safeguard Somalia at large. On the other hand, I shoot what I see. That means when the soldiers get outside there, going to do their patrols, when we are doing our civil-military cooperation with the local communities of Dobli, my main role is to showcase, or rather to enhance the visibility of these operations.
Even as the ATMIS operations are nearing the end in Somalia, the female officers have a message: peace for all.
I'm hoping for a Somali which will have peace, flourishing peace, because we know that with peace, anything else grows.
George Bati, Citizen TV, Dobli, Somalia.